Okay, so I really want to thank everybody in this group. Those of you, I see a lot of people have been joining, right? I want to thank you for trusting whoever referred you to join this group. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the trust. And I want to tell you that I and my team, we've been working very tirelessly to make sure that we deliver a lot of value. I'm telling you, so that said, I also want to say that just in case you don't understand what is happening here, this group is for people who want to start their YouTube business and they don't know how to go about it. That's what this group is about. Number one. Number two, people who already have YouTube businesses, but they don't understand how the YouTube thing is going. They don't understand why their YouTube channel is not growing. Good. Those are the two categories here. Now we're going to hold your hand and go through this. Like every step of the way, you're going to start your YouTube. Let me tell you something. In case you don't understand the importance of having another business apart from whatever you're doing for job, whatever you're doing for work right now. I'm not going to talk about the economic state of the country. Everybody knows that you shall just whatever you were doing last year is already now invalid. You shall just need something else to join that thing, right? Good. Now, in starting something else, one thing I see a lot of people doing is they get into something just because they think it is profitable, and then after a while they are making profit, but that profit still doesn't change their financial state. And I see a lot of people doing that. I don't really understand why they do that, but the way I would handle that if I was going to start a business, first of all, is this business able to change my life forever? That's one question I would ask. Number two, how many people are doing this business and they're living the dream? Like, how many people what's the percentage? Good, I think that's the best way to put it. What's the percentage of people who are doing this business and are living the life that I want to live? And I did that study a lot. I took a lot of time to do that study, and the only business I could think about is the YouTube business, right? That's why I got into YouTube. All right, so I'm not just a YouTuber. I'm not just somebody doing YouTube. I actually set up a company to do YouTube, right? So that's something at some point I'm going to talk about how YouTube has become something for you to begin to do like on a very formal level. So I have team members, right? You're going to meet them. You're going to meet Taiwo and Sam. These are wonderful people. Like they're always just helping, right? So they would be in your DMs, they'll be talking to you, they'll be following you up, will make sure that you are carried along in this matter. So one thing I want to first of all say, please, if you're not serious about this, right? If you're that kind of person that will say, okay, because I didn't pay for it, let me be doing any, see, just exit the group. I'm just going to beg you, right? Because I don't like to waste my time. I'm going to put in, sure you can see the way I'm sweating. I just got back home now because I intended to put in this time to talk about this, right? And I'm going to be doing this like for the next. So this challenge is going to start next week, Monday, right? But all through this week, I'm going to be here. I'm just going to be sending you videos to motivate you, to talk to you, to make sure that you are prepared. You understand? Now, the way I want you to see this is you are starting a business. Yes, you're starting a business. Just because you are not putting in 500K to start does not mean that you should treat it anyhow, because YouTube is something that even outside Nigeria, people are quitting jobs. I'm talking about like very good jobs. So I'm a tech person, right? And I've seen this several times online. You see a very high tech person, they quit their tech job and they are getting into YouTube. Why? Because it offers you the freedom that does not come with a job. Number one. Number two, it offers you the tendency to scale in a way that can change your life forever. So I'm just going to say conclusively, please, if you're not serious about this, I do not intend to waste my time. Right? I do not. I want to train people who are really interested in doing this, who are interested in building the YouTube business, who are interested in following through. It is very important to me, right? I'm going to send you a form. Everybody's going to fill it. By filling the form, you sign that you're going to take this seriously. If you do not fill the form, we're going to send you out of the group. Yeah. So because we're trying to get serious minded people here. So again, I'm just going to say my name is Olamide and I've helped a lot of people do this, right? So why am I doing this now? Good. I'm not that kind of person that goes through a difficult time and wants everybody to go through that same difficulty. No. I've spent the past 3 years of my life working on YouTube. At a point, I began to see a lot of traction. And from that point, I decided to take this to the next level. I decided to start a company and all of that, you know. But I also thought about people who might not have 2 to 3 years. I just don't want people spending that much time to just to get a hang on it. Also, let me tell you, YouTube is not Ponzi scheme. It's not quick money. It's a business. It's a process, and I'm only interested in people who are also interested in doing the work, putting in the work, learning. You know, and one thing that happens in business is it can be a very lonely road, right? When things begin to show up and they're not going your direction, you need to have a community, and that's one other reason why I set this up, so that we can help each other to grow, so that we can help each other to, when it gets ugly, we have somebody to ask questions. When you get demotivated, because that's going to happen, I'm telling you, you're just not going to, at some point you're just not going to be in the mood to shoot videos. You should have somebody who tells you wake up. You know, that's also one of the reasons why I decided to do this. So my name is Olamide. You can call me Silva. Yeah, and like I said, we'll be starting this class next 2 weeks Monday. You know, but this week I'm just going to be sending random videos. If I go to eat and I feel like talking to you guys, I'll just send a random video, right? To charge you up, to make you prepared for the class, right? This might be the class that changes your life if you take it seriously, if you commit to the processes, right? I say I should prophesy now. You guys will say, see, there's somebody here. You went to church today. You went to church and you knelt and you prayed that God should send you your helper. Yes. Do I know you before? Did you tell me before? Did you tell me this before? Do I know you? Now, see, this video you're watching right now is the solution to that prayer. Is the answer to that prayer that you prayed. But you need to take it seriously. That's the point. That's what the spirit is telling me right now. You need to take it seriously. You need to commit to the process. It's not going to happen all of a sudden. But this is what I usually promise people. People who I mentor into YouTube. Give it between 6 to 8 months. If it doesn't work for you, get out of it. If you commit to it between 6 to 8 months, I'm telling you, you would have a monetized business that can be bringing you nothing less than $500. I'm telling you, that's what my experience has been in this thing. If you commit to it, and even when it gets ugly, you continue to do it. That's one of the requirements. You continue to do it. And if you are in a community, all of that becomes very easy. But if you are doing it alone or more, it can be very hard. So I'm going to be sending you videos. If you need to make an inquiry or something, you can talk to one of the admins. You can also talk to me, right? My name is Olamide, like I said, and I'm very happy I met you. All right. Yeah, yeah. See you guys later.